It's playoffs time on The Voice, which means two key things. Coaches are starting to pare down their teams to the best of the best, and other coaches are looking at their competition and wondering who's going to be a problem when it's time for the lives. On Monday night, Team Reba kicked off the latest episode with an absolute showstopper of a performance and confirmed that one singer might be a huge threat to every other team going into the next round. That singer is Josh Sanders, the country artist who joined Team Reba in the blind auditions and has remained undefeated through both the battles and the knockouts. During rehearsals with Sanders, alongside mentor Anthony Ramos, Hamilton, in the Heights, coach Reba McEntire noted that after filling her team with country artists early on, Sanders' performance in subsequent rounds had already made him a clear standout. "I had a lot of country at the beginning and just had to pair them together to see which one was the strongest. And he won out," she said. But for his playoff song, Sanders chose something of a departure, performing the rock classic Black Water by the Doobie Brothers. "I've been doing a lot of modern country, which I love. But the reason this song is so important to me is it's one that I remember singing with my dad," Sanders explained, and went on to note that it's a song that takes him back to a more carefree time in his life. After some coaching from McEntire and Ramos, including the advice that he shouldn't end the performance on a low note, it was time to take the stage and send a message. With the Voice backing band behind him, Sanders launched into a performance that kept the classic groove of the song while also pouring on his own country flair and a little soul for added showmanship. By the time he was done, he'd won over all the coaches, who weren't shy about lobbying to put him in the lives. "I love how soulful this performance was for you. I liked the little runs that you were doing. Took us to church a little bit," Coach John Legend said. "It felt like you were making a very big statement to Reba. If I'm Reba, I'm thinking, he delivers when it's time. Might be a good decision to take him to the lives." Coach Chance the rapper agreed, praising Sanders' amazing pitch control, while coaches Dan plus Shay praised the singer and reminded him that they'd also tried to recruit him to their team during the blinds. "You are so consistent. You are somebody that Reba can count on," Dan Smyers said. "You've got such great stage presence, control with the band, you've got the crowd on your feet clapping. Man, you're a star." Shay Mooney added, "We don't hold it against you at all that you picked Reba over us." Even after the performance and evaluation was complete, Don plus Shay couldn't stop gushing over Sanders, even noting that he's probably among the biggest competition they'll face in the weeks to come. "What an absolute star. If I'm being honest, the biggest threat on Team Reba would be Josh," Mooney said. Though he didn't know it at the time, Sanders' performance was more than good enough to earn him a spot on Team Reba heading into the lives, making him one of just 3 vocalists to make the cut from the original team. So how far will he go? Keep watching The Voice to find out.